Hi there, this is Helen Faith Drummond. I'm just coming to talk to you about the soul activation session from a very flooded public park. And the reason why I chose this place to make this recording is that one of the key things with the times ahead is that it's going to get a bit crazy potentially. There's a lot of imbalance in the world and in society that a lot of that is going to get righted and rebalanced. But when that is just getting started, you start to see it in the early stages look like chills and fever, right? Just like if you're not well, you might have chills and fevers. So the same thing can happen on planet Earth. So we've got global warming, we've also got extreme cold temperatures, and we've got a lot of water. So one of the things about having your soul session, your soul activation, is that you can then find out what are the basic building blocks of the truth of what you're here to do. And then no matter what's coming at you, you can really pay attention to that and work on that. So that's the main reason why, to get that for yourself, so you can have that clarity. And the outcome for society, which we always want to win-win, right? Especially these days, there's really nobody who has any sort of consciousness who wants to do things at the expense of anybody else. So what we want to do is we want to activate our soul and our life purpose so that we can actually do what we're here to do, which is a win-win for everybody. When each one of us is authentically in our own soul and in our soul's work, I promise you, it works for everyone. I learned this at a very early age in my 20s when I was starting to see things as a movie and my consciousness was expanding. And so what I realized was that if everybody plays their role to the right extent and in the right balance and in the right color spectrum, if you will, then it just goes really well for everybody. All the different bits and pieces that are here are all in balance and are all nutritious for everyone. And the other thing that does is it rebalances everything, right? Right now we have a lot of folks who are, maybe they're taking a lot and not giving, or maybe they're giving a lot and not receiving. So there's these two main imbalances. And so people who are giving and not receiving, many of those people who we might call really nice people, many of them, some of them are supposed to receive, and then they're supposed to turn around and do something for planet Earth with that. So they're supposed to allow people to contribute to their lives. And I'm one of those people. And then there are some people who are very good receivers, and perhaps they're such good receivers that they might even be not really trusting their ability to give back to others. Some of those people have kind of a hole, like they don't feel worthy, so they receive to try to fill a hole, but then they don't realize that they could be receiving even more by giving. So there's this balance between giving and receiving, between exchange and exchange. You can see the birds flying behind. They're really having a good time. So that was what I just wanted to talk about today. And that's just it. Just do yourself a favor. Really look into yourself. And if you know who you are, that's great. Honor that. Have confidence in that. And do what you know inside is there for you to do. Because going forward, we're not necessarily going to come up with the solutions of the problems that we have to solve by doing things that we've done before. So many of us who have a lot of experience, and some of us who have just not much experience at all, we have a lot of inspirations about what could happen. We need to have the courage to go and try those out, right? To just try it out. And I promise you, if you're doing it according to your soul, that's part of the grand design at the moment. So I just wanted to give you that, hopefully, piece of encouragement, and also share with you this lovely, lovely expression of nature rebalancing herself by bringing the river onto the land. All right, my loves. Bye for now.